Welcome back to the Green Knight Tales Midnight Adventures. I don't know where we're going tonight. I'm just taking you around. I think I might head up to College Street, see how that looks tonight. Thanks for coming out and keeping me company. I hope you all like and subscribe. And, leave nice comments in the chats. Let's all be civil and friendly. If you have any questions or just want to chat. But yeah, let's get this walk started, shall we? There we go. Looks like I had someone waiting on bated breath for the stream to start. I appreciate that. Proud to say I was actually on time today. So right now we're still in Parkdale, which is my stomping grounds. But we'll slowly work our way up. Taking the dark alleys and stuff like that. See if I can find some cool graffiti to show you guys. Gotta be careful about my music today. Had to go through and delete a few songs because Bonnie Tyler came after me. Got flagged for holding out for a hero. So, but I do have a metal cover of it, and I don't think that one will get flagged. This song is Níl Sin Lá by the Celtic Women, which is a dope band of Irish ladies who sing in Gaelic. And I hang a Randy down this here alley. I like this one with a little bit of color splash. Kind of feels 90s to me, the white with the different colors. But I hope you guys have fun with me tonight out on my stream. There's some nice graffiti down this alley. I like these ones. Got some cool colors. Be aware. That's always good advice. Keep your eye out. All right, we're coming up to Dufferin and Queen. I don't plan to spend too long on main streets because they get pretty noisy. And the whole point of this is to go on a nice, calm, quiet walk. So maybe I'll cut up to Gladstone. Yeah, going through this tunnel here is always super loud. Which is fine when I'm walking by myself, but I got you guys with me. I'll take you guys by the troll door though. The door over here. Oh, I gotta run. Hell you. I found that when the light changes, you got about 6 seconds to get across before the other light turns green, which is a decent amount of time. But yeah, the acoustics in here are awful. There's so much echoing. And because we live in Toronto, everything is just slush. All right, we're coming up to the troll door. So I don't know what this was intended to be. Probably like a subway stop or a train stop. But yeah, now it's just a door that can only be revealed by magic. I'll have to find a wizard to come help me open it. Uh-oh, looks like someone got pulled over. This is why you don't drive recklessly after a snowstorm, because you'll get fuzz on your ass. All right. Just gonna wait for this light. This is the Gladstone Hotel. Very nice hotel, but very expensive. I've never stayed, but I know people who have tried to stay there, and it's like $200 a night, $300 a night, or some shit like that. That's Disney prices, man. All right. Let's see if we can cut over to some quieter streets. Committing the cool crime of jaywalking right in front of a cop. Looks like they're having a party at the Gladstone. All right, I did this alley the other night, so I'm not gonna do it again tonight. Maybe I'll cut up this nice quiet street. That's the whole point of coming out at night. So avoid crowds, avoid all the loud noises. If you guys watched earlier, I was out with Tourano at Touronno. He's a tour guide. But yeah, we went out for his 100th subscriber, or 1,000th, sorry, subscriber special. And he got a cool tattoo. Burb. We're gonna pass Wizard Dog. There he is, there's the Wizard Dog. All right. This is a good song to start our adventure on. This is Proof of a Hero from the Monster Hunter franchise. If anyone's played Monster Hunter, it's a pretty fun game. All right, there we go. Start trudging through the slush. That's our lot in life. Yeah, I like these nice, peaceful nighttime walks. They're a little quieter, a little more chill. Maddie likes walking around downtown. That's a lot of big crowds and stuff. I like walking through the quieter parts of town. Maybe checking out people who still have their Christmas lights up. Isn't that pretty? Although I found off if you guys like the LED lights or like the old-fashioned incandescent bulb Christmas lights. I always thought those were more pretty. They have like an ambient glow that's just warmer and gentler. These LED lights seem kind of cold. Let's see, how does this work? This patch of sidewalk is all nice and dry and fluffy. But the other patch back there was just slush. Like, why? I'd like to thank you guys for joining me tonight, coming out, keeping me company on my walk. Some still got their Christmas tree up. Well, I think the tree is permanent, but the lights are still nice. Can we go down this alley, or am I gonna find a dead end? We're going. That's what adventuring's for. Finding new paths, forging our way. Doesn't look like there's any cool graffiti down this alley. Just normal tag graffiti. Not even much of that either. I like taking you guys down the quieter, dark alleys and stuff. Butterflies. There we go, there's something. Isn't that pretty? Oh yeah, what's this say? Before her wings had ever formed, they knew what shape they would be. That's cool. Have faith in yourself. You might be a chunky little caterpillar right now, but maybe one day you'll grow into a beautiful butterfly. You just have to surround yourself in a chrysalis and turn your whole body to goop, and then you'll become a beautiful butterfly. It's kind of philosophical too. It's like actualization or whatever. Like, know what you want and just go for it. Keep pushing. That was a cool song by David Hasselhoff from the movie Kung Fury, if you guys ever saw that. It's a Netflix short movie, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It's really good to watch if you've had a little bit of the devil's lettuce. I don't even remember the plot. It's about like a kung fu guy who time travels and stuff like that. Goes back in time and sees laser raptors. You're back in Viking times. That explains the laser raptors. Moosin! Not too often you see a moose in downtown Toronto. I saw like a TikTok clip earlier today. Oh, that's a cool horse. I like horses. As I was saying, I saw a TikTok clip of like some American guy. He's like, I could take a moose in a fight. And the guy he's talking to is Canadian. He's like, what? No, you can't. They're huge. He looks it up. He's like, oh yeah, they only get up to like 1,800 pounds. It's like, yeah, only only a ton. Like, those are giant animals. And check out how fast they go. They can run through the woods at 35 kilometers an hour. He's like, that's not even that fast. Like, yes, it is. That is extremely fast. You're a human being. But yeah, this is why I like nighttime. It's just so chill. And it's not even that cold tonight. It's like 1 degree Celsius. I gotta keep talking though so I don't get a copyright strike on this music. Bonnie Tyler came after me today. Got a notification on one of my other streams that Holding Out for a Hero got flagged. So I don't want to piss off any professional artists. I'm not trying to steal music, I'm just trying to be entertained. Action. Maybe I should just sing over it at all times. Another dark alley. We're not gonna head down there today though. That goes pretty far down. I'm not surprised at all the people who are out late at night in the snow. But I guess it is a Friday night. People be coming out and having some drinky poos, ran. All right, we're gonna head it this way. Oh, this is a fun song. This song's about Anne Bonny. If anyone knows who Anne Bonny is. Anne Bonny was one of the two women, along with Mary Read, who sailed with Calico Jack, who was a famous pirate. And they were notoriously badass pirate chicks. So when Calico Jack got captured, and Mary pled the belly, as they called it, because they were both pregnant, which saved them from getting hung. But Calico Jack was notoriously a coward. So when he was being taken out to the dock, Anne Bonny turned to him and said, "If you fought like a man, you wouldn't have to die like a dog." That's kind of a sick burn. So yeah, they were some pretty badass pirate chicks. Although I'd have to say my favorite pirate chick was Xing Qi. She was a Chinese prostitute at first who got kidnapped by a pirate captain, and he made her his bride, and then he got like sick and died, so she took over his captaincy and formed like really one of the largest pirate fleets the world's ever seen. She had something like 4,000 ships or something like that, an insane amount of pirates under her command, to the point where the Chinese government started hiring like the British Navy and stuff to come and try and take care of her, and they couldn't. She beat the shit out of them. So basically they went to her and they're like, "Hey, if you quit now, you can take all your gold and stuff and retire, and we won't come after you or anyone in your crew." So she did. So she's probably one of the most successful pirates in the world. What's up, Evil QB? How's it going? New profile pic? Who, you? That's the same one. Are you talking about me? I don't think I changed mine. What are you honking at, bro? I really thought Dovercourt would be a quieter street. Changed yours. It's so tiny, I can't really tell the difference, but is it like a minute difference? Like the eyes are different or something? See anything different? I can't really tell. Looks pretty similar to me. The zoom is gone. Oh, okay. Some guy with food. What's this artist's name? Do they have it locally sourced? Can't really see if the name's on it. Next time I see that art style, I will try and find out what the artist's name is, because I see his work everywhere. Yeah. There's a lot of music going on here. We got the building next to me, we got the car next to me pumping out music. I'm pumping out music. So this is Dundas, or Dundas Street. All right, I got the green light. Let's get the hell out of here. This is a noisy ass corner. Yo, that's a red light. Hey! You've been here, I think? Like the intersection? Okay, zip down this alley real quick, loop back around. Or maybe I'll keep walking down these side streets. Look at all the tags there. That just kind of looks messy. That doesn't look like art. There we go. I like these garages. These ones are cool. With the trash pandas. Look at that boy. He looks chonky. Heckin' chonker boy. That guy's got a little snack. This guy's just hanging out in the tree. I like this door, it's kind of creepy looking. I don't think that goes anywhere. Well, I peed down that alley before. If anyone's new here, I'm the Green Knight. I like telling stories and I like going for late night walks. So you can always come join me at midnight. I might try doing them a little earlier, maybe at like 10 or 11. But for now, they're midnight walks because I like to play on words. But if you like cringy Reddit stories, you can always head over to the main part of my channel, check out my long form videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe because that does help me out a lot. My subscriber count jumped by like 20 people today, which is super cool. So I really appreciate that. Getting close to 500 now. Which means I can make partner and then you guys can send like super stickers or whatever. Don't know exactly how it works. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep going this way. Anyone else out there is a big Iron Maiden fan? Give a shout out in the comments. Saw Iron Maiden here in Toronto last year. They were really, really good. Supposed to go with a friend, but he kind of bailed on me, so I went all by myself. That's okay. It was still fun. The fortune, the pain. Yeah. So these kind of streets, this is what I do this for. Just walk a little slower. Because this is just relaxing. This is just chill. I think I might make a playlist of just like more chill songs. Because this music seems a little juxtaposed. Although 2 Minutes to Midnight is actually kind of a good song. Or 20 minutes after midnight, I suppose, in this case. Truth or dare? All right, let's go truth. We can't really do dares right now. This, I believe, is Ossington that we're coming up to. Do not plan to walk up Ossington because that's a notoriously busy street. But there's a park over here on Shaw that I'm going to go up. And away we go. Oh, I love this song. This is a German song about Samwise Gamgee, the goat of the Lord of the Rings. The movies don't tell much about what happened to Sam after, but he became mayor of the Shire 7 times. And then he had 13 children. When he got old, he sailed west to see Frodo in the Undying Lands with all the elves and stuff. Yo, what's up, Sutton's parents? How you doing? Have I ever been suspended from school? No. I was a good boy. Although I did have to do, I don't want to call it community service, I guess. One time I was running through the halls and I slid and I put my knee through a window. And I had to stick around after school for a couple days to help with like gardening and stuff like that. But no, I've never actually been suspended. You have? What'd you do, Sutton's parents? Were you a naughty boy? You hit? You hit someone? What did they do? Did they deserve it, or were you just being a bully? Mad. Fair enough. Yeah, we can all get a little cranky sometimes. I don't think I've ever been mad enough to hit someone. I've thought about it. But I'm also aware that I'm a bit of a bigger dude. And I know that if I hit someone, I could actually like really hurt them. Even by accident, and I wouldn't ever want to do that. That's a cool little play structure, like the wood and stuff. 11 times? You hit him 11 times, or you were suspended 11 times? So I feel like if you get suspended 11 times, they'll start taking further action, talking about expulsion and shit like that. All right, we're gonna go through this park. This is a nice park. Hey Lily, how you doing? Thanks for joining me tonight on my midnight walk. I like that Legend of Zelda music has popped up. That is fitting for my adventures. They expelled you, that sucks. Remember when we went to the CN Tower? Yeah, that was this morning. Or I guess earlier today, yeah. When I was walking with Maddie, that was fun. You missed his tattoo. We eventually got tattooed. Although the connection in the tattoo place wasn't very good, so we had to cut the stream a little short. Yeah, this street over there is Shaw, and I used to live down there. You gave someone a concussion at your new school? That's a pretty hard hit, bud. Concussions are not fun. I've had a few myself. There was a kid in my grade school, like from grades 1 to 6, I got in a lot of fights with. Neither of us ever got suspended though, but I did almost choke him out once. That wasn't very nice. He kept throwing snowballs at me. I told him to get lost. And when he didn't, I stood up for myself. Yeah, we were like friends. Weirdly, we were like friends. But every once in a while, we would just do stuff to get under each other's skin. And we'd get in fights quite often. One time I had him in like a headlock, and then I just started spinning around and his legs left the ground. You're an Australian? Is it a common behavior for Australians? I mean, I guess you got to throw down against crocodiles, right? Do I want to cut through the parking lot? That looks like a lot of slush. I don't want to get my nice new boots all slushy, or less slushy than I have to. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I thought it would be really cool. I'm fascinated by all the crazy critters that live down there. Like, you guys have only been separated from the mainland for a couple million years, and there's stuff in Australia that exists nowhere else in the world. So evolution's pretty cool. It's hot. I know, I like the heat. I would much prefer it to this kind of weather. I dislike snow with a burning passion. It is loud. There's like a club behind me. I'm not going to show all the people. They did not subscribe to be on this stream, but maybe I'll go down the other street that I used to live on. I've lived in several places here in Toronto. Where's other Matt? He's probably in bed, to be completely honest. He said he would come join the chat if he was awake, but he's probably asleep like most normal people. It's midnight. No, it's 12:30 at night now, so it's a little late for some people. It is a Friday night though, so you see people out at the club getting food trucks and stuff. My name is also Matt. Matthew is a very common name. There's the CN Tower way off in the distance over there. Not going there tonight though. That's a good trek away. Yeah. So this is College Street that I'm on. Maybe I'll keep going down College a little bit. I don't know, it's kind of loud. And I ain't about the loud. Like, to hear all those cars going by, the slush just makes everything extra noisy. Okay, food, yeah. Some food trucks are pretty good. You can get really unique stuff from them. That's a cool statue. What is this supposed to be? Obviously some sort of person. Portuguese Pioneers Parquet. There's a plaque explaining it, but it's all covered in snow. I'm not going anywhere particularly specific tonight, Lily. I was gonna go this way, but there's a bunch of hoodlums with music. So I used to live literally on this block just around the corner. But I'm not gonna follow anyone in particular right now. That's cool. A mural there. This is Little Portugal. Oh, have a good night, Sutton. We're gonna go down this alley, see if we can find somewhere a little quieter. I might have to go out earlier or later on weekends to avoid crowds like this. That's cool. That's a big whole wall. Oh, look at this guy's got milkshakes. Sally is sketchy. Yeah, I ain't scared. All right. You are a 9-year-old, so I understand how you could be scared walking down an alley like that. I'm a big grown-up, so but like, this is part of why I do these streams, because I know most people don't like going out at night, don't like walking into creepy alleys like that, but I do. So you don't have to be afraid when you're just watching. I'll go down the scary alleys for you. Oh, this is a band called Ailstorm, and they do pirate metal. These pirates are cool. Are you the only one here? Oh no, there's a couple people in the chat and a couple people watching. If you guys are watching, thanks for coming out. Here, I'll do a little Little greeting. Let's flip that around. Oh, I gotta take my gloves off though. There we go. Whoop. How's it going? Oh, hey, Trojan Explorer. Thanks for coming out and keeping me company in this spooky nighttime walks. I'm Green Night Tales. I like telling stories and going for midnight walks in the dark underbelly of Toronto. If you're here and it's your first time, thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I got a bunch of followers today, which is always nice. So I hope you guys are having fun. And we're gonna keep going on our walk. Take you down some seedy alleys and see if we can find any cool graffiti or something like that. How you doing, Trojan? You having a good night? How did a house get sold in this economy? You know what? Probably 80-year-olds living off their pensions. I was saying to Maddie today, if I don't buy one more avocado toast, then I can afford a house. Oh, this guy's cleaning this. Very nice and clean. Like how the sky glows over the snow? Yeah. Yeah, cloudy nights in Toronto are always cool because the sky's like kind of pinky orange. Looks really neat. Kathleen here, did I miss her? Oh, hey Kathleen, how you doing? Welcome to the Midnight Walks. We're on a little adventure. Looks like I'm on my way up to Bloor. Oh no, I'm gonna work my way through the alleys and stuff. Because getting up to Bloor, that's gonna be real loud and there's gonna be lots of people. And that's not what I'm about on this stream. Yeah, we're going this way. Love haunted houses, that's why you like ghosts? Yeah, ghosts are pretty cool. I can't say for sure if I've ever seen a ghost. I remember one time I was in Maine, and I was out for a late night walk, kind of like this, walking along the seaside. And I walked past like someone's backyard. There's a guy out. It was like midnight. He was weeding his garden. And he turned to me and said something like, "Oh, nice night for a walk." I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, weirdo. And then when I came back, he was still out there and he said, "Hey, nice night for a walk." Like in the exact same tone. I was like, did I just see a ghost who's just eternally weeding his garden? There's no cool graffiti down here though. Although I do kind of like this creepy garage. You gotta wonder how old this is. Garage is like this. And then there's the one right next to it, which is clearly brand spanking new. She had a thick comforter and a ghost sat on it. Oh, that's spooky. Yeah, people have lots of creepy stories about, like supernatural encounters. But yeah, like I don't believe or disbelieve in ghosts, but if I ever see like irrefutable evidence or I have an encounter like that, then maybe I would believe it. What's up, Just Smitty? Pet Cemetery does take place in Maine, yeah. That's a Stephen King book, right? I went by Stephen King's house. He's got like creepy statues and stuff outside. He really leans into it. Although I am surrounded by the ghosts of Christmas trees. You don't know what to believe? Well, I always like to go with what evidence suggests. And the thing about ghosts is we can't really prove or disprove them, right? Although I know those ghost hunter shows are mostly hokum. Those guys reacting to every little thing like it's a ghost. Ah, it's a ghost. At least there are Christmas trees. Yeah, just 2 weeks ago you were standing proud in someone's home and now you're discarded on the side of the road. Well, this alley didn't have any cool graffiti. Maybe there's some at the end here. I mean, this one's not terrible. I don't really count tags as cool graffiti. There's a bit of color on that one down there. This one's cool. I like purple. They scare the shit out of you, Lily? Yeah, I believe that. They can be creepy. They know how to sell the creepiness. Because they are, at the end of the day, performers trying to make entertaining television. And there's what, like the treasure of Oak Island or something like that. And like if you look it up, Oak Island is super small and no one's ever found any treasure on it. It's rumored to have pirate treasure on it, but no one has ever found any. So it's like, how are you still making seasons of this TV show that we know like doesn't have anything? I'm starting. Shall we go up this way? Nah, I'm going down that alley. Uh-oh. Don't get hit by cars, children. Always look left and right. There's a Mexican restaurant right down there. That's really good. They got a nice big menu. Oh, am I walking into a dead end? There's such a scam like a fake Labubu, yeah. Yeah, Labubus are big now, eh? They remind me, when I was a kid, it was the TY Beanie Babies. And I said, oh yeah, you gotta get these super rare ones. They'll be worth a lot of money. They were like the OG NFTs. That was cool. It's got like piranha plants in the clouds. Very Mario inspired. Mario's fine, but I'm a Zelda boy. And we got Roadrunner and Coyote. What does it say? LMS. There's some cool letters. It is, yeah. You have on Labubu, but your dad says it's a scam and a money grab. It is, especially because they encourage you, right, to get the rare ones and the cool ones, so you keep buying them, right? Tortoise in the hare. That's always a good fable. Teach you about taking your time, not trying to rush everything. They literally play on your mind to get you to buy more. And they keep jacking up the price. So, like, your dad does have a point. But I also understand, like, the clout that comes with having the cool thing that's in. Whoa, that was bright. But yeah, anything that comes in a blind box is essentially gambling. But gambling kind of implies that Labubus will have value in the future, which they won't. What's up, Verloom? Good to see you, buddy. Diggy, diggy hole, diggy, diggy hole. It's like those packs of Pokemon cards, like people will buy big boxes of them and try and get cool expensive cards. That's fun. I like Thor. He's one of my favorite Avengers. Mostly because I like Norse mythology, which Marvel Thor is very loosely based on. Speed cameras, biggest money grab when people get a ticket, teaches them nothing. Yep. Yeah, they got me. I was driving home, I was out camping, and I was driving home and I really had to pee. And I tried to speed through the yellow light and it turned red as I was going through. So I had to pay an $80 fine because I couldn't hold my bladder. Oh, those little doggos. Finish your digital comic, you're gonna try and find out how to post online. Nice. I wouldn't know, can't really help you there, but I wonder what that was supposed to be. Clearly been censored. These ones are pretty cool. Very geometric. Yeah, I got stuck in traffic. I tried to take a shortcut and I ended up getting stuck on like a residential street. Oh, that's cool. That's like Mayan or Aztec inspired. That's really neat. But yeah, that wasn't a speed camera, that was a red light camera. But as long as I don't get any demerits on my license, that's the worst thing, because those take years to go away. Poor dead Christmas trees. I wonder if the city comes and picks those up, or they just sit here and turn orange. Hello, boys. The spirits of Christmas past. There's a dirty old mattress. How old am I? I am 35. I am a geezer. Twice. See, at least these ones can be read. Like, you purr? I spoke too soon. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. I love the story of this song. There was two guys streaming. What is this place, Christmas Tree Valley? Yeah, I know, right? No, there's two Minecraft streamers, and they're like, we should sing a mining song. And the guy's just like, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. And then someone took that and made the chorus. And then someone took the chorus and made it into a full song. And then Windrose, the band that was just playing, took that song and made it into a metal song. This one's pretty with the butterflies. That's cool. So this is why I like cutting down alleys. You find cool ones. Like this one, Arnold Terminator. I wonder if the letters in his eye mean anything. Like a little Easter egg for people in the know. I'm not in the know. More butterflies. Lots of butterflies down this one, eh? Maybe it's a metaphor. All these Christmas trees will be reborn into something beautiful. Hummingbirds. They like their pollinators down here. Oh, look at your bird. Hey, Burb. Yeah, this is a good alley. Uh-oh. There's some cool. Sorry, my mic connector just started blinking for a second. Can you guys still hear me all right? Have a hockey game tomorrow. You're cooked? Oh, thanks, Kathleen. Yeah, some of these are really nice. Oh, look at this one. You can like see the dynamics in the wings and stuff. Looks like it's really moving. Super detailed bee. I think it's bee. I like bees. Bees are way cooler than hornets. Hornets are jackasses. They fly in my Coke and sting the inside of my mouth. Whoa. I think I'm just gonna do my comic video form by posting shorts of it with voice acting and music. Oh, that'd be cool. And I'm sure you'll figure out how to like actually post it online. Or maybe like make your own website for it. Just realized I'm walking past a big old empty park. That's quiet. Whoa, galactic butterfly. That's sick. That's really cool. Trying to get through, it's a damn crawl space. Yeah, for Loom, what's your comic about? Oh wow, look at these ones. This is like that famous painting where the guy did like a fancy painting and then he just covered it in white and it sold for like $1 million. It's like, how do you know he did the painting? He's just selling you a white canvas. Do you have any play buttons? You have like 10? I mean, 10 million I made out of cardboard. No, I don't have any play buttons yet. Maybe when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll get a red one tattooed somewhere. And then hopefully I get the cool silver and gold ones that they send you. What is it, 10,000 and like 100,000 you get it for? It's like a YouTuber status symbol. I'll have to do a Google search when I get home. Whip my Google out. Oh, that's cool, all the swirlies. Kind of reminds me of the comic Uzumaki, or Izumaki, however it's pronounced. That horror comic about spirals that consume a town. They made a TV show about it, I think. God, what's that guy's name? The artist, I'm trying to remember. No, not Stranger Things. We're on Harvard Street. I love coming up Harvard on my skateboard because it's all freshly paved and super easy to just glide up. And then I get to go past the college and wink at all the cute college girls, even though I'm like twice their age now. It makes me sound like Matthew McConaughey. I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Guy from 5078 fights his evil brother and gets sent to 2019 and makes friends. He ends up building a tower where he can create futuristic technology in hopes of building a time machine to get home. That's a neat concept. If humanity survives another 3,000 years. We've barely been civilized for 2,000 and we might end up destroying ourselves. Who knows? We are fairly short-lived as it is as a species. when you think about other hominins that lived for like 3 or 4 million years before we showed up, and we've only been around for like less than a million years. There's a bunch of people down there. I wanted to go show you these garages, but oh, there's people tobogganing. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go disturb them. I'm just gonna keep walking down Harvard, I think, for a bit. Do I have a phone? Yes, I am filming on my phone currently. But again, I am also a big grown adult, so. But yeah, you say you're what, 9? That's early to have your own phone, I think. I think it's early to even have like an iPad. I guess you gotta learn about technology earlier and earlier now. When I was a kid, nobody had phones. There was one phone in the house, and the internet was still in its infancy. You have a tablet, okay. As long as you don't become dependent on it. Like those kids you see on TikTok that are just freaking out whenever their parents take the tablets away. Go outside, enjoy nature, play with a stick. Get bruises. Where's my samurai? Man, this song was on DDR, Dance Dance Revolution. Those were super fun back in the day. My buddy was really good at it. Love going on walks, it's relaxing, helps me think, yeah. You forgot your age, are you 10 or 11? You said you were 9 earlier today when Buddy kept swearing in the chat. Yeah, I like going on walks too, Verlaine. That's kind of why I started doing this. I saw Matt doing his streams. I was like, that's something I could pull off, I think. I go on lots of walks anyway. That seems like a nice, chill street. Let's go down here. A little more relaxing. Oh, this song that's playing now is about Cuchulainn, the Irish hero. So when he was born, he was named Setanta. And one day his uncle invited him. His uncle was the king of Ulster in Ireland. His uncle invited him to come have dinner with the local blacksmith. And the local blacksmith had a great big dog called the Coo, who would attack anyone who approached his master's home after dark. And Setanta was running late for dinner. When we got there, the dog attacked him. So he used his hurley, which is like kind of like an Irish baseball bat, and he killed the dog with it. And he felt really bad, so he told the blacksmith, he's like, I'll be your hound, I will guard your house until you can find a new dog. And the blacksmith's name was Cullen, so he became Cuchulainn, the Hound of Cullen. So yeah, he's an Irish hero. Don't know how old you are. I'd walk more often if it wasn't freezing out. Yeah, that's fair. I got like Lon Johns and extra socks and stuff on now, so I'm actually kind of warm. 2014, you were born 12? Well, if you were born in January, you would be 12. Or yeah, you're 11. Or you're reading your age off a fake ID or something. Can't remember how old you are. And then when Cuchulainn died, it was super badass. He was defending Ulster from an attacking army and there was a prophecy that 3 spears would be thrown, and it would kill 3 kings. When he woke up, the Morrigan, who's like an Irish goddess, was there, and she was disguised as an old lady, and the old lady fed him dog meat, which was like cursed, and it removed his strength, his magical strength. So when he went to fight the next day, 3 spears were thrown, and one of them hit him, and it tore open his guts. So instead of dying, he tied himself to a rock with his belt, and he kept fighting on his feet until his last breath. And that's like probably one of the most badass deaths in mythology that I've ever heard. BRB going to right hand down. Okie doke. I'll see you in a minute then, Lily. Many a tale they spun. Yeah, obviously I like talking about mythology. So if you guys like hearing me talk about mythology, you can always come to my channel and check out my short videos. I do lots of those about different myths and different stories from Tolkien's works, because I'm a big Lord of the Rings nerd too. Let's go this way. I'm avoiding Bloor like the plague because that's a super busy street and it gets real loud. Oh, you weren't gone very long though. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. Yeah. I do like carrots. I used to like them a lot when I was a kid because someone told me that they would help your eyesight. And then I had to get glasses anyway. So a little mad at carrots. But no, I still like them. They are a nice sweet vegetable. And I've gotten laser eye surgery, so I got nothing to be mad about anymore. Actually had a bunch of carrots before I came out. Yeah, carrots are a good snack, but as far as veggies go, they are pretty high in sugar. That's why they're so sweet. Let's go down this alley. Seeing some tags, but I'm not seeing any like super nice wall art quite yet. I heard that would turn off the lights, and the only thing that happened was me running out scared. You consume carrots often. That's good. Carrots are good for you. Ooh, that's cool. Very geometric. Is it a maze? No, it's just patterns. She weakened him and broke his strength with trickery and lies. And not a lot of fancy garages down this one. I had 2 wisdom teeth. They came in at the top, but they came in pretty straight. So I didn't have to get like surgery or anything to have them removed. They just kind of pulled them out. So I was very fortunate in that way. They say we're outgrowing, well, that's the term, we're out evolving wisdom teeth. More and more people are being born without them because we don't need that many teeth. You have one of yours? Well, hopefully you only have the 1 or 2, like, and that they don't come in impacted or anything, because that's when you have to get the surgery. And you see those videos on the bottom left. Yeah, I like watching the videos of people who are recovering from wisdom teeth surgery, and they're all like, they're all dopey because they're on that painkiller. Does it hurt getting your wisdom teeth removed? I mean, for some people it can. Mine was just like having a normal tooth removed, which doesn't really hurt that much. It's more inconvenient because then you got to be like careful about eating and stuff the next couple days, and smoking. Ooh, oh, it kind of looks like it's got scales. You only have the one, thank goodness. Yeah. Like I said, people are being born with less and less of them because we don't need that many molars anymore because we're not eating as much raw food. But like, it's crazy to think about. We've been eating cooked food for thousands of years, and only now are we losing our wisdom teeth because we don't actually need them anymore. Oh, that's cool. Kind of looks like it's made out of metal. And when there's people like, we can't observe evolution, it's like, we can observe evolution in our own species. Never had a cavity or a tooth removed? That's good. You're very lucky. Do you have all your adult teeth yet, or you still have some of the baby teeth? I've had a lot of cavities, and I had a lot of cavities in my baby teeth. Let's go this way. No baby teeth? Okay, good. And hopefully they came in nice and straight and they stay that way. Because having braces is not fun either. I was there for a couple of years. And they came at the worst time. I was a trumpet player in band, and I was first trumpet, which means I was playing like the main trumpet parts. And then I got braces and I couldn't play as well anymore. And that really sucked. Because I like playing music. Run for your lives. That's like a big school there. Apparently some famous people went to that school, but I can't remember who. Run to the light. See if we can find another alley that I can walk down. The strain that we even have wisdom teeth, it's almost like it's just there to inconvenience you. Yeah, exactly. At this point, it's like I said, we haven't needed them for like thousands of years. That's cool. Big old black bear and the honeybees. Play flute. I said my voice was my instrument when I was sent to the office. Well, yeah, if you're in music class, they kind of make you pick an actual like instrument. But if you like singing, nothing can stop you. I also like singing. That's why I joined choir too. I tried playing flute for a little bit. I play Irish flute now, which is like wooden flute. But it takes a lot of breath control. That's really impressive. Yeah, I remember the first time I tried playing the flute, I got all lightheaded, got dizzy. Oh, those are cool. And spooky faces, big old jaws. That's nifty. But yeah, that's what like musical theater actors say, right? They're like, take care of your voice. Your voice is your instrument. And they sit there and they like breathe steam and stuff before their shows. Mr. Hornsby did not like answer. Oh, you're in singing club. Good, there you go. So you can still use your voice. I was in a Celtic band for many years with my dad and a guy from Newfoundland. So I played tin whistle, guitar, baron, which is like a Irish drum. And I played a little fiddle. I wasn't very good at it though. My dad's a better fiddle player than I am. And then yeah, in band I played trumpet, I played flute. I dabbled in piano for a little while. I can play like a couple songs, but not very much. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this reminds me of the new Mortal Kombat movie's coming out soon. The first recent Mortal Kombat movie was really good. not the OG Mortal Kombat movies from like the 80s or 90s, whenever those came out. Those were awful. Oh, little chickadee. You play trumpet too? Nice. Trumpet's fun. I had a lot of fun playing trumpet. The only sound you make with the flute is... Yeah, you'll get there. The embouchure on it is very tricky. You have to get like just the right direction of air to make noise. Like I've got the wooden one at home. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, like I said, I got the wooden flute at home, and it takes a lot of breath to make good noise. You played guitar in music? That's really cool. I wish they wouldn't let us take guitar. We had one guy who already played bass, and they let him play bass in band. But yeah, you had to pick like a wind instrument, because we had concert band. My sister played bassoon, and then I played trumpet. And my best friend I sat next to played trombone. He was a tromboner. Oh, I missed the hour mark to do my greeting. I may as well do it now. What's up, adventurers? I'm the Green Knight. I like going on nice midnight walks, and I'm glad that you guys have all come to join me and chat with me on this fine evening. It's actually really nice tonight. It's like 1 or 2 degrees out, so I'm honored to have you with me here tonight. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please remember to do that, because my channel's almost at 500 now, and it'd be awesome if I can get partner. And then it's just a hop skip to 1,000, which is like full partner or whatever the term is. So thanks for coming out, guys, and we're gonna keep walking. There we go. What are you saying there, Lily? In my school, I had a solo for singing, and my friend said, "Girl, are you good? You were a snowman." But there, was that like a? Is that like in a school play or something, or? All I said was to none but me. Do I want to go down this alleyway? Yeah, let's go. This is fun. I'm just zigzagging up the alleys. This is tickling my fancy. So fill to me the parting glass. I don't want to sing too loud. That's a cool one. Oh, for your winter show. Apparently you were a pole? Like what, you just stood there? Did you park and bark, as they call it, where you just stand still and sing? Excuse me. I had the opposite problem. I would always like shuffle from one foot to the other. I still kind of do that when I sing karaoke. It's a bad habit. There I've had this sorry for my going away. That's a nice little estate. What? Imagine what this person wishes they lived in. You froze like a game of freeze tag. Uh-oh. Did you get a little stage fright? That I should rise and you should not. Gently rise and softly call. Oh, that's unfortunate, Lily, but I'm sure you'll get over it. It's all about confidence, right? Oh, I dropped my glove. There we go. What do we got over here? This one looks pretty cool. I imagine this sounds like Native American inspired or something like that. Your teacher said you're the best in the school. Nice. It's always nice when teachers praise you. Gives you some confidence. Eine Katze. Ein wunderschön Katze. That means a beautiful cat. He looks very serene in his little nighttime garden. Do you happen to know if some of the art is commissioned? I would imagine that some of it is. Like this one clearly commissioned a bunch of hoodlums. A bunch of teenagers to come. But no, like stuff like this, I can only imagine someone hired the artist to come do it. That's cool with the octopus. Arr, the pirate birdies. I love pirates. I think pirates are so cool. Not that I glorify. Oh, that's really bright. That came out of nowhere. Let her be fall. Oh yeah, and Maddie was talking about this artist today while we were out. I can't remember her name right now. I'm sure it's written somewhere. But yeah, she does all like raccoons and stuff. Emily May Rose, there it is up there. Oh, and they got a lava lamp. That means those are cool raccoons. I've got a lava lamp in my house too that I've had since I was like 15. A dog jumping over the moon. I don't think that's how the nursery rhyme went, but whatever. Oh, this is probably a witchy chick. See, we got the phases of the moon there, and the girl with the constellations above her. Not sure which constellations those are. I think that one might be. Who are the twins? Pisces, right? Had Natalie Very B. And we just got more graffiti, like actual real graffiti there. The thing that makes me cranky is when you see those nice ones like that and then someone's come and tagged over it. It's like, dude, why are you defacing real art with your goofy bubble letters? That's not fun. That's not cool. Find a different patch of blank wall. Is this the really nice quiet street with the street lamps? Yeah. I like this street because it doesn't have like big street poles. It's got like these lamps that are at like, reminds me of like an old-timey movie or something. I think it was a gated community at one point. Uh-oh. The danger of biking at night. I'm gonna go see if this person's okay. Oh, they're up. I've been there. That's not fun. A lot of the times it's mostly your pride that gets hurt. Whenever I fall off my skateboard, I get up, just shoot up right away, and I'm like, I'm okay. People are like, are you all right? It's like, yeah. Just feel kind of silly now. Guess your birthday, it's a celebration. Is it Valentine's Day? I guess like obvious holidays first. If it's some like silly church feast day or something like Feast of the Epiphany or something like that, I'm gonna be a little cranky. Oh, they almost fell again. Slow down or walk it. Holy jumping. Until the day that I was born and things. Oh, it's a late birthday. Is it Christmas? Are you Jesus, Lily? Nope, not Christmas. Okay. You said your favorite color was orange, so Halloween? All Hallows Eve? Samhain? Oh, what is going on? Why is it? My gimbal is acting strange. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, that's better. What other holidays are there that are late? Remembrance Day, November 11th? Or Veterans Day, depending where you're coming from. It's Remembrance Day. Nice. I like this little portable library. Kind of looks like the TARDIS. Have we got any good books in there? I don't see anything interesting to me anyway. Sometimes those are hit and miss. About my time of school, my learning was all done at home. That's why I'm such a fool. I like this street. It's nice and peaceful. It's a one-way street, so you're not getting people coming from all directions. And it's a residential street, so I hope the Irish Rovers don't come after me for copyright like Bonnie Tyler did. Uh-oh. If you guys are YouTube watchers, you'll know this theme. I'm gonna skip that. Don't want Matt Pat coming after me. Holy jumping. Oh, you're taking off? Have a good night, Lily. Thanks for coming out and chatting so much. And to everyone who's just watching, thanks for coming along as well. It's nice to just have you along for the ride. The song reminds me of high school. Make it, do it, makes us. Harder, better, faster, stronger. I gotta keep talking or I'm gonna get copyright struck again. That's not the goal of these streams. The goal is to have nice chats with you guys. Oh, there's people coming this way. All right, back to the sidewalk, I guess. Oh, there's a random Uvu Jabber stopped over there. Oh, this person's just going out for the night. Or they're probably, oh, you know what, they're probably coming home from someone's house. That makes more sense. Yeah, like Uber drivers and stuff, they act like they own the road. It's like, I'm just gonna stop right here. Another one? Yeah. Again, I guess it is a residential street, so got people coming and going all night. Our work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, make it stronger. I think I'm gonna slowly start making my way back home. I got about another half an hour in me, I think. I like to do these for about 2 hours, so. We'll see. Our work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster. Oh, someone's having a party. It must be nice to have friends. I'm just joking. Not big into going to parties very much anymore. I get invited out sometimes and I'll go, but then I miss my bed. I miss the solitude. I live alone, and I kind of prefer it like that. Maybe because the ex was extremely chatty, and there was literally never a moment's peace. So I enjoy the silence and the solitude. That's part of why I like walking at night. It's just quieter. And it's not as bright. Ever since I got laser eye surgery, I've been a little light sensitive. So going out when it's a little dark, it's a lot nicer. I cross this way. Hopefully this driver doesn't run me down. Yeah, look at this mess. This is the thing about Toronto winters. It's never snow, it's slush. It is just constant salty slush. I know I sound like an old man shaking fist at cloud right now, but it's gross. It's not nice to walk through. All right, we're crossing. Blah. The city doesn't know how to properly get rid of snow. A lot of times people are, what's the word? They're supposed to take care of their own snow. So they don't very often, more often than not. So you'll get really patchy sidewalks where one block will be super clean and the next will be like completely slush. I'd almost rather walk through like what it was like last night where it was just dry snow. But whatever. Down the alleys we go. All right, here's another nice alley. I think this one's got some art on it. I mean, there's this piece, obviously. Oh. The Trinity Bellwoods white squirrel. I have seen him, I think 2 times in my time down here. That's a very, very rare sight. I wonder if he's still around. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That was Mr. Rogers who said that, I believe. He's the only person in history who has ever said that. That's cool. It's kind of like Incan or Majika Mesoamerican inspired. We got Glow, the WOC project. Okay, cool. There's a drunk happy face. And some tags. And this building looks real cool. Creepy and stuff with the vines and the icicles. I like it. Doo-doo. That's cool. Looks like a neon. God damn, now I want pancakes. I got some pancake mix at home. Maybe I'll go have pancakes when I get back. Maybe I'll wait till the morning. Stay curious, guys, says Julia Praza. That one's really nice. I like that. But I like the message too. Stay curious. Always expand your knowledge. It's like a steampunk elf. That's nifty. Good. I'm glad I came down this one. This one's got some cool art. Like this pretty lady with... Oh, it looked like she had a lip piercing, but it's not. It's just the handle of the garage. That's one of a chick diving into a mosaic. Hopefully there's water in that pool and not just stones. But yeah, this stuff pisses me off. See how someone came in and decided to deface this? It is a cool alley Trojan, yeah. This one's very meta. We are the graffiti. We're the wall that's being sprayed. Are they spraying their hair on? That's kind of what it looks like. Just as the rain started falling. We got Garfield in a Odie costume. Or is he wearing Odie's skin? I'm going to say it's a costume because otherwise that's macabre. Basic. Is that a commentary on the people who live there? Respect. That one's kind of cool. It's like a Venus sort of thing in a garden. Or maybe it's Eve. That one's nice. Very cosmic. But it also kind of looks like a desert or corals. That's a cool thing about art. It can be subjective, interpretive. From Humphrey Comes. Franny Potts at Fartsy Potts drew this nice blue-haired feminist. I'm just teasing. I don't know if she's a feminist. That was nice. There is some cool artwork down this alley. I'm just looking at everyone being like, this one's cool, that one's cool. Into the Wild. I like that. Cats are cool. I like cats. They're like little apex predators that we've taken into our home. That's a very angry looking fellow. Got a 5 chin. That was kind of psychedelic. Am I becoming an artsy person just from walking down alleys? CRISPRs. Does this guy believe in genetic altering? I was talking to someone about that the other day, freaking like CRISPR and using like genetic altering to change the traits your kids are gonna have, and then there's like rich people having designer babies, which is like, what the fuck? Oh, shark. I understand using gene altering to remove genetic, like inherited diseases and stuff like that. Oh, very geometric, this one. Kind of reminds me of native artwork. But yeah, like I understand using genetics to remove hereditary things from your kid, but using it to like, oh, I want my kid to have blue eyes, like that's weird. I like that big old whale. If anyone has played Link's Awakening, you'll know what the windfish is. And this kind of looks like the windfish to me. Alright, some of these are just tags. That's neat. I like the colors there. Again, I don't know what half of these say, but I just think they look cool. This lady's having a bath in the river. I've been there. Bathing in a lake or in a river, that's always really fun. That's cool. What do you guys see there? I see like brambles, like small bushes, kind of like a birch forest. Again, art is subjective. Oh, that's very metallic. That's cool. It's neat the effects people can achieve with a couple games, right? Cool parrot. CTR. Oh, that's a. See, what the hell? Why did you near and far, but then someone went fear and far? Like, why you gotta do stuff like that? You ruin something clever to try and literally fear monger. Like, what the heck are you doing? That's pretty cool. Stephen Twig. Ah, the parking sign looks like a derpy face. I like that. That's fun. That's cool. This one kind of reminds me of like Salvador Dali and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna become a graffiti connoisseur if I do enough of these streams. That's cool. I like the very light like pastel colors on this one, and the cat hiding behind the vase. Very very neat. That one's cool. Who this is? Gosia Komorski. There's their name up there. This lady looks angry. Looks very grumpy. That's cool. Kind of like flowers with butterflies around it. Over the hills and oh, there's a big wall coming up. Is there something cool painted on that? There is. Big old pretty lady. Can you see the name? Anya. I'm not pronouncing that. You can see it. 2018. That one survived a while. That's good. There we go. And like just the way they differ so much is really neat. The little cactuses. Toucan. Because two can do what one toucan can. Oh, that one's cool. That reminds me of the Green Knight. Not me, like the Green Knight from the Arthurian Tales. That one's cool. Oh, it's the SNES guy again. He's got a big tag on Graffiti Alley. That is one thing I like about the tags is like sometimes you can catch repeated ones, and it's neat to be like, how did the SNES or like there was one called Grape Cloud a couple of years ago, and it's like, how did he get up there? You are loved, and you are beautiful. Never forget that, guys. That's a good message for everyone. You are loved, and you are beautiful, and your life matters. If you're ever struggling with anything, reach out to someone. Having money ain't everything. Not having... What? I think this guy got... He didn't get to finish his... Look at that! Anya Araya. That's a nice one. Really well done. Ojalito? I don't know what that means. If anyone sprechen Sie Spanish. That's cool. Got a chicken on her back. Looks like looks like she's taking the chicken on a quest somewhere. Where would you go with a chicken? If anyone also watches Toronto, this kind of looks like the design that was on the back of his jacket today. That's neat. Euclid Avenue. Are there words in the middle? I can't really make out. I don't think so. I think it's just geometric. Still looks nice. And flamingos. Hi, flamingos. Oh, look at all the fish. Flying through space as fish are known to do. Oh, there's another diver. Probably by the same person. Who did this? Maria Barzava? I can't. Fireflies of Ontario. That's cool. Educational. Can't say I've seen all that many fireflies in Ontario, though, to be completely honest. Moths around a lamp. Oh, this one's very drippy. That's cool. See, this is why I like coming out at night and just walking up and down alleys. People get scared of alleys, but there's a lot of really cool shit sometimes. And sometimes you just get stabbed, but I haven't been stabbed yet. Knock on wood. And all the nice plants. And then in contrast, cityscape. Does this alley have a dead end? Or am I gonna get stuck here? Hope not. Oh, look at the happy tiger. He says love. The rest of these look pretty plain. Alright, I hope this alley isn't a dead end because I'm gonna have to walk all the way back up. Sometimes that happens when you're walking places like this. Ah, shit. Can I squeeze? I think I done euchred myself. Yep. Alright, back to the top. This is why we explore. This is why it's an adventure. I'm gonna kick the snow off my boots quick. Oh, Earth Song. I love this song. I don't think MJ's gonna come after me for playing it. Yeah, you can tell this is a less traveled alley because the snow is very thick here. Yeah, we can keep looking at these as I walk back up the alley. Oh, I missed this one. That's neat with the... Oh, it's a big whale swimming past the lighthouse. That is cool. I like whales. Whales are really smart. I just found out about sperm whales. Not in general, like I obviously knew about sperm whales, but they communicate to each other with a series of clicks. And scientists have been recording them, and the clicks repeat, like different patterns of them. So they theorize that they communicate with like a kind of Morse code almost. And that's extremely interesting. They have a language. And like most people know that orcas also communicate like that. Don't forget, guys, you are beautiful. You are loved. But yeah, like dolphins, orcas, sperm whales, even humpback whales, they sing and they communicate. They can talk to each other. They have language. They have cultures. They are much, much smarter than we give them credit for, I think. I think that for hundreds of years we hunted them to harvest their oil when they are literally, they could be smarter than us. They just haven't had the ability to develop tools because they don't have hands. And it is hard to develop tools in the water. But dolphins have been known to play with things. They make toys. Ooh, sawfish. Cool. That's cool. Look with the reflected water and stuff. That's neat. Some people are so creative, man. Used to glance beyond the stars. Although I know we've drifted far. Anyways, maybe I can find another cool alley on my way home. Not holding my breath too much though. Now I'm just kind of trying to get home. My toesies is cold. Actually, the back of my feet are more cold than my toes are. I think it's just because that alley was super wet near the end. But it is a beautiful night. It's not windy, it's not snowing, it's decently warm. Almost balmy compared to yesterday. On a tropical island, on a tropical island. You guys like Adventure Time? Sometimes I like to sing this song at karaoke when I'm feeling extra confident, but it is a belter. His voice gets pretty tired by the end of it. Not seeing any more alley entrances to go through. And in comparison, all the creativity and unique stuff is just like blank slate houses. I always find it weird when you're walking through a neighborhood and you got all these like old school houses and then you got ones like that are just big monoliths of like brutalism. Anyone need a disgusting old box spring? It's not going to have bed bugs because they're all frozen. How about us? Someone tell me why. Alright. Is this an alley or is this just a parking thing? We're gonna find out. It's an adventure. Oh, it is an alley. Groovy Pants. I'm not going all the way up it though. Might look at some immediate garages if there's some cool ones, but like I said, I'm trying to wind this stream down, get myself home. Stayed out a little later than expected last night. Oh, motorcycles. Oh, here we go, here we go. Almost walked right past it. Goosen. That is the correct plural of geese. Goosen. Alright, do we got any cool ones? Oh yeah, this one kind of wraps, just wraps around. That's nifty. Alright. Well, let's keep walking. Let's keep her going. I'll take you guys through Bellwoods, and then I think I'll cut it there. Yeah, look at this. There's just mountains of slush for me to trudge through. The things I do for you guys. You're welcome. It's not just that it's wet and cold, it's slippery, so it makes walking through it just that extra bit challenging. A little wall art here. Just a little planter. Oh, there's another one. You don't see them on the main street very often. So we're on Dundas Street. Hi guys. Good to see you without having to turn the camera around. Chonky Collectibles. Oh no, looks like this place is closed. I'm not surprised though, like, I don't know how much of a market there is for giant Pikachu Squishmallows. I'm sure some people would enjoy them, but not everyone. Although it looks like their Gobo light is still up. Let's see. Yeah, oh, the Pokemon. That's nifty. A little too much. Alright. Let us proceed. Oh. Am I about to commit the cool crime of jaywalking? Jayrunning. Jayrunning! There we go. Made it. We're going down this alley. Haha. That's cool. The guys love each other. Peace and love. See, this alley is definitely a little more well-traveled. Nice wheel ruts for me to walk down. Now, is the artwork as good as it was in the last alley? No. Just a bunch of tags. Like I said, I can appreciate the effort that goes into like designing your own tag in that like stylized graffiti writing, but no one can read it. Oh, maybe except for SG over here. That's pretty legible. These. Yeah, maybe I'll loop back up and go through Bellwoods. So I don't feel like showing off any of these because they're not special. They're just tags. Oh, there we go. There's at least something. Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner again. We saw Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner earlier tonight. Probably the same artist. Alright, turn. Terrifying, deadly trip. Yeah, thanks for coming with me on my walk tonight, guys. Means a lot. It's scary walking by yourself. That's why I do this, so you guys don't have to walk through seedy, dark alleys. I will do it for you. I put myself at great risk. It's actually not that risky. There's not a lot going on. I have mentioned before, I've only ever been accosted once by a guy with a newspaper. And he was pretty drunk, so. And if you guys are watching, you like what I'm about, nice late night walks down alleys, checking out the graffiti. And don't forget to give a like and a subscribe. It really helps me out. Makes me feel good about myself. I need those dopamine hits from your subscribes. But if you don't feel like subscribing, that's okay too. I'm grateful to have you guys here with me. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some people just put this on and fall asleep to it. It's not entirely unheard of. And down to the depths below. With a bottle of rum and a yo-ho-ho. Okay. Oh, Fi's Farewell. One of my favorite songs. Oh, here's one. This is the guy from, was it He-Man from the Masters of the Universe? Can't remember what his name is though. It's been a while since I watched He-Man. Cool fish, the purple guy. I'm pretty sure there's something written on the wall here. That's been there for a long time. I love you still. That's right, guys. Remember. I love you still. You are loved and you are beautiful. Every single one of you. All 9 of you. All right, let's go through Trinity Bellwoods. I'm gonna be a rebel and just walk straight down the road for now till some car comes to ruin my fun. I'd rather walk down this nice clear wheel rut than through the snow. But I like doing these walks at night. It's just quiet, it's peaceful. And this is one of my favorite songs from the Zelda series. It's so like melancholic. All right, here we go. We are entering Trinity Bellwoods. Up and over. There we go. This is a nice park to walk through. Remember when I first moved here? Well, it was actually a couple of years after I moved here. My uncle kept saying, "Oh, don't go in Bellwoods at night. Someone got stabbed there once." It's like, okay, I mean, people get stabbed everywhere all the time. Can't live in fear. Now they're building a new wing of CAMH, and you can see all the cranes peeking up over the horizon. Like big old dinosaur heads. Or dragons, whatever you're into. I like dragons. Didn't see any dragon art tonight. Maybe because Megan wasn't here watching us. Every time Megan's in the stream, we keep seeing all these dragons. Yeah, Trinity Bellwoods is a nice park. I'm getting sleepy. Now Matthew is eepy and needy to sleepy. I'm making my way home now, so. I can hear that light buzzing. Da 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 da. Boom de boom de boom de boom de boom de boom. That song's very juxtaposed to the one that was just playing. I might skip. See if I can find something that's a little more soothing for the end of the stream. She wound up in a box. Where are we? Oh, here we go. We're going with another Zelda song. Because Ich liebe Zelda. This is from Wind Waker. One of my favorite Zelda games, personally. I was very wary of it at first. I wasn't a huge fan of the art style when it first released, because it was just so different from the previous ones. But then playing through it, it's a really fun game. But any Zelda game has top-notch music. I don't think you can go wrong. But yeah, Wind Waker definitely has some great music. I could just put on like a Breath of the Wild playlist. All that music's really ambient and nice. Be good for exploring. I always like to look at Bellwoods at night, even in the winter. And I like that they trim the trees so that none of them hang down too low. Makes a very uniform look. And the pool over here at the rec center is actually really nice too. If you guys like swimming, I highly recommend that you check out the various community centers around the city. The pools are free to use. You can just walk in, but you do have to like look up the swim times because they have like scheduled open swims. Usually it's like several a week, so you can find a day that works for you. I'm actually gonna go tomorrow. There's one at the Parkdale Community Center at 2:30, so I'm gonna go take a dip. Swimming is a very good form of exercise, works your whole body and helps improve your lung capacity, which is important for someone like me who's got the asthma. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice clear path. Oh, some Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man 2. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the serenity of Trinity Bellwoods at night. Oh, don't want to get copyright struck by fucking Sony. I'm not saying anything bad. Every Spider-Man movie was amazing, Sony. Every Spider-Man now and in the future is amazing. Although, let's be honest, Tobey Maguire, pizza time. He was the go. He's the best. But that's probably just because it was the movies that I grew up with. And Willem Dafoe is Green Goblin, and Alfred Molina. We were treated back when superhero villains were actually good, relatable without being like nerfed. All right, well, I think I'm gonna do my sign off now. I'm getting tired and I wanna head home. So flip this around. Whoop. All right, guys. I want to thank y'all for coming out, keeping me company tonight. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please remember to do that. It means the whole world to me because eventually I want to do this stuff full time. So I'm almost at 500 subscribers now, and the sooner we get up to 1,000, the better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this evening walk through the dingy alleys of Toronto so we could take a look at all the cool graffiti that exists. Thanks for the evening stroll. Yeah, of course. My feet are getting cold, so that's part of the reason I want to go home. But it's also been a little over 2 hours now. So I hope you guys had fun, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow night at midnight. All right, everyone, drink lots of water, do some push-ups, stay safe till next time. Oh, that's not the exit button. There we go. Woo.